What's up, everybody? Welcome to the newest episode of Debate Mates. We're here in person.
In person, baby.
It's me, it's Coach Stretch, as always. So today, we're going to be giving some 1 month in awards.
Okay.
MVP, Rookie of the Year, Most Improved, only the awards that people care about.
True.
You know how it is.
True.
Talk about some disappointing teams, some surprisingly good teams,
Mm-hmm.
and then some of you guys sent in questions. We'll get to those towards the end, so make sure you stick around to hear all of our answers. Now, without further ado, 1 month into the season.
1 month in.
We'll both do runner-up first, and then we'll give our award.
Okay.
Runner-up for, you want to start with Most Improved?
Ugh.
We'll start with Rookie of the Year. That's the most boring out of the three.
Okay. Rookie of the Year. Runner-up. He hasn't played a game. I still think he's Zion Williams.
Well, I'm not saying who do you think will win it. Who, like right now, if you had to give out the award.
Right now, I'll probably go Cam Reddish. Runner-up.
Cam Reddish.
Yeah.
He's been horrible.
I like him.
All right. You just you picked him as your Rookie of the Year, didn't you? So you're
I
just
did.
trying to keep him in there. Hey, it's tough. I picked Joel Embiid for my MVP. He's already out of this.
Yeah,
he's not even at the table.
Man, yeah, man. The rookies haven't been. I haven't been.
What about your Heat boys?
Hey, they rolling, man. They doing their thing. But okay, so realistically speaking, runner-up, I would probably go with Hero.
Tyler Hero?
Yeah, Tyler Hero from Kentucky.
All right, for my runner-up, I'll give it to R.J. Barrett.
God, he's horrible.
The Maple Mamba.
He's bad.
So,
I don't like him.
no matter if you're in New York, you're gonna get stats.
Yeah, no,
he's
bad.
been scoring pretty well, rebounding pretty well, getting a fair amount of assists.
Yeah.
The rookie class, really, other than
it's very underwhelming.
Yeah, other than who I think both of us have as our winner, it's pretty. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kendrick Nunn fell off.
Yeah,
Tyler
he did
Hero
fall
fell off.
Yeah. But even when Nunn fell off, like he didn't go from, here to the basement. Like he looks like a mid-level player.
Yeah, everyone kind of knows who he is now.
Right.
It's not as exciting.
Right. You gotta have some flash to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
So that's why Ja Morant's gonna win it.
Yeah, that's who I have as well.
Yeah, Ja Morant's gonna win it. So he's doing outstanding.
Yeah.
Like, he is doing outstanding. So hats off to Ja Morant, man. He's doing big things, man. He's making Memphis
entertaining
and competitive.
And he's already got two plays that could possibly be in his career.
Career
highlight reel. The block on Kyrie.
That was big.
And the game-winning layup against, I think, the Hornets.
Mm-hmm. It was good stuff.
And
his handle was pretty good too. His handle was surprisingly better than what I thought it was.
Hey, I knew when I saw him on 2K, and I played with him, and he was fast as lightning.
Did you just say you knew he was going to be good because you played with him on 2K?
Yeah, because you know how you can simulate a draft?
Yeah.
So I wanted to play as a rookie. So, of course, I got Kevin Durant with my first pick. Then we got to round it up. We got a center. Or, no, I got D'Angelo Russell. So then we slide in there and get some Ja Morant. And he was averaging 28 points per game because he would just run past everybody and dunk.
Okay. Shout out to 2K.
So I knew he was going to be solid once that happened.
Shout out to 2K.
2K. The third greatest NBA video game. Behind only NBA Jam and the NBA Playgrounds.
What? First of all, NBA Jam is the best.
The best video game.
The video game, period. Playground?
NBA Playgrounds. It's like a cheaper NBA Jam.
I thought he was going to say at least NBA Street. The dude with the fro. You spin around. You do the Kyrie move, you spin around on the court.
Definitely know what's the EA Sports version.
Yeah.
So bad they didn't even want to come out with one this year. They're waiting until next year so they can improve.
Yeah, NBA
so they don't
Live.
look like puppets.
NBA Live. It's horrible.
So basically a unanimous decision here for Ja Morant.
Ja Morant.
So if Zion comes back around Christmas time and he plays like we think he is, do you think that can win him Rookie of the Year just based off of how much excitement
I think
he
it might
brings?
go to team wins. The Pelicans, they're not winning, but they're competitive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I see if he was playing the way that he normally would play, some of these games they would win.
Right.
Yeah.
They're still an entertaining team.
They are.
Entertaining team.
They are. Shout out to BI, doing his thing out there.
All right, BI kind of transitions us into our next award pretty well. Most improved.
That's my guy.
Is that your runner-up or your
That's
winner?
my winner.
That's your winner?
That's my winner.
I'll go with my winner then, right off here too.
All right.
I feel like it almost has to be Brandon Ingram.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just trying to think of other people that you could give it to. Is it crazy to say Luka Doncic could be most improved?
No, I mean it's not that crazy, man. But you know he's on a whole different.
And maybe we'll get to him when we talk MVPs, but
maybe.
So we got Luka potentially most improved. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander stepped up this year, but I don't like giving it to second-year players.
Yeah, I don't like.
Wait till second to third,
yeah,
third to fourth.
Third to fourth, yeah.
So then Ingram obviously would be the front runner. Guys like Malcolm Brogdon went from solid starter to like all-star type player. Zach LaVine had one. His last game was really good, but other than that,
he's been inconsistent.
The Bulls have been really bad. Yeah. 13 threes though for Zach LaVine. That's not expected.
Very unexpected. I didn't see that coming at all.
So I mean, who else? Pascal Siakam again could be in the mix.
But he won it last year. I don't.
But he's improved even more. He went from no one knew his name.
Right. No, that's true.
To borderline all-star.
Yeah.
From borderline all-star
to definite all-star.
Lock for an all-star, potential All-NBA.
Yeah. The only other guy I can think of would be Montrezl Harrell.
Montrezl.
He's going crazy.
He's playing like a starter.
He is going crazy. Like, he's going insane. He is literally, him and Lou Williams are saving the Clippers almost every game.
They're playing really well. And Patrick Beverley.
Yeah, and Patrick Beverley.
You're just mad because you wanted him to come to the Lakers.
I did want him to come to. Can you imagine Pat Bev with the Lakers?
I don't know where he'd fit right now, though, because you guys are doing pretty well.
As the point?
He would just take minutes away from Alex Caruso. And we don't want that to happen.
Who doesn't want that to happen?
I think Alex Caruso is underappreciated just because he's such a big meme.
I like Caruso. I mean, I do like Caruso, but
if you give Alex Caruso like a real compliment, you're like, oh, okay, you're making fun of him.
I mean, I like
the bald eagle.
The bald mamba.
I was at the game where he really made a name for himself, where he got the putback slam.
Yeah, the dunk.
I had no idea what happened.
Caruso!
I don't even know if I knew who Caruso was at that point.
Hey, shout out to AC, baby. Alex Caruso. AC, bold mamba.
AC cool. AC hot.
He's most improved, too. He went from 2.4 to 5.5.
Alex Caruso? Nice. Ball Mamba.
Most improved could also go to Contavious Caldwell-Pope. He went from airballing layups to averaging 15.
Did you see that play a couple nights ago where LeBron went like all the way up to catch the one-handed pass and then he tossed it to Contavious Caldwell-Pope?
Oh, yeah.
And he made the three at the buzzer?
You talking about the MVP of the year so far?
Contavious Caldwell-Pope?
LeBron.
Well, we'll get to that now then, I guess.
Best player in the league.
This one I think will take a little bit longer than the last two. You got LeBron?
As the winner?
Yeah.
And Luka as your runner-up.
Just for the sake of
or Harden.
Moving things around a little bit. So
Giannis is pretty good.
I'm going to talk myself through this real quick for you guys.
All right.
The reason I'm not...
Okay, so let's do this.
Yeah, we'll go through it. Go through the table.
Okay, let's go through the table. The top. Let's go. Can we agree on the top 5 players of the league right now?
Top 5 players or top 5 MVP contenders?
MVP contenders.
Okay.
Of the league.
In no particular order.
In no particular order.
Got LeBron, Luka, Giannis, Harden. Who's your 5th? Anthony Davis, potentially.
I think he's on the outside looking in.
Who else has been pretty good this year for a team that improved? Karl Anthony Towns was up there for a while. He really fell off.
Yeah, he was.
You could give it maybe talk about someone from the Celtics, but that's more than like a sum of their parts type deal.
Yeah.
If the Raptors keep playing well, we can throw Siakam in there.
Yeah. Wait a minute, I just had the guy's name at the tip. Kawhi. I don't think he's going to play enough games. I don't think so either.
I don't think he's played enough games to even be considered at this point.
But they love him. Like, for some odd reason, they love this guy. So, I guess those would be the top 5 guys right now.
Right.
So, you got Kawhi.
I would put AD over Kawhi.
Really?
Yeah, because Kawhi's barely played.
Okay. Okay, so we got AD/Kawhi.
Right.
Luka, LeBron, who am I missing? Harden, and Giannis. All right, so let's start with AD first.
Okay, so I'll give the reasons why he could be in contention.
And I'll do reasons why he should not.
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll switch that off.
Yep.
Every time. So reasons he could be in contention. Lakers are very good.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best teams in the league, if not the best team in the league.
Okay. I like the way you're talking, man.
one of the best defenders on one of the best teams.
Okay.
So, I mean, other than that, he's really taken a backseat to LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
But just the fact, second best player on the best team, best defender on one of the best teams, with one of the best defenses.
Mm-hmm. The best defense.
He's going to get the highlights. Fans
Mm-hmm.
love the highlights. The media loves the highlights.
Mm-hmm.
And so that would be the only reasons AD could win it. His stats aren't insane.
Right.
They're Anthony Davis numbers. But
right. All right, so I'll do the reverse of that. So the reasons why he should not get it, number one, I think that right now he's on pace and on track to be the NBA Defensive Player of the Year.
Right.
With his blocks and his rebounds, he has high steal numbers as well. His defensive efficiency numbers are through the roof. Right now his rebounds dip too greatly from game to game basis right now. Like he'll get you 15, and he had a high of 20. Then he has 11, he has 10, and then he'll have 3. Like, dude, what are you doing tonight? He has 3 rebounds. So those nights where it easily looks like maybe he's taking the night off or he's just going through the motions, he still end up with 24, 25 points,
right.
3 blocks, but he's clearly not trying to get rebounds, you know what I'm saying? And those are going to be the nights where those other top 4 will separate themselves. Right. Yeah, so.
All right, now let's go with 5A, I guess.
Okay, 5A.
You were the one that said Kawhi, so let's see what you got to say.
Okay, so Kawhi, as you said with Anthony Davis, he's one of the top teams in the league. He's clearly their alpha, you'll call it their alpha or their leader. The NBA loves him for some reason right now, with all the power moves he's making. He started the year off extremely hot with 30-point games back to back. Back.
He doesn't do back to back.
He doesn't do back to backs. He was at one point in time he was leading the NBA in fourth quarter scoring, and we all know how highly that is held in the NBA circles. On top of that, he's one of the top defenders in the league, and he's on the Clippers are like the fresh new toy in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a piece of the Clippers, and he's the face of the Clippers, so that puts him in the MVP talk.
Here are the reasons I don't think he could. He'd win it. 1A, he doesn't play, or not even 1A, this is a 1. He doesn't play enough minutes. He doesn't play enough.
He don't play enough.
That's 1, 2, and 3. We'll skip to 4. Fourth reason. He, like you said a couple minutes ago, you said Montrezl Harrell and Lou Williams have been saving the Clippers.
Absolutely.
He's not even probably getting the most media attention on his team right now.
Right.
And Paul George and Kawhi are going to take votes away from each other.
Mm-hmm.
And unless he improved from last year or the year before that, I think people are still really high off of what he did in the postseason.
They're recency bias.
Yeah, you're expecting him to have improved to another level.
Right.
Where you can't hold what he did to the finals throughout the playoffs through all year long.
Right.
And you can't expect him to improve off of that for a whole 82 games. Or in his case, 44 games. So, that's really the only reason. The main reason is doesn't play enough.
Yeah, he does not play enough.
He gets enough points, he gets rebounds, gets assists, great defender, but doesn't play enough.
Does he really get assists?
Yeah. He's robotic.
Okay.
So now, I guess, you want to defend Giannis or do you want me to? And then
you can defend him, and I'll say why he shouldn't.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, yes, so then I'll say why Harden shouldn't win. That'll be fun.
Okay, I'll do why Harden should.
And we'll set it up so you can defend LeBron. And I'll tell you why he can't. So, starting off, who we got? Giannis. Why he should win it. He's improved from last year.
Mm-hmm.
More points, more assists, more rebounds. Or a lot more rebounds. Assists have kind of plateaued, but more rebounds. He's one of the faces of the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Bucks are still really good.
Mm-hmm.
Best team in the East right now, record-wise.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
I thought the Celtics had. No, the Celtics.
Celtics. Well, here's the thing with the Celtics. They've only lost one game when healthy.
Right.
Because Kemba Walker hurt his neck against the Nuggets.
Right. They lost that game.
So yeah, they've become the best team in the East record-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Giannis has improved. Giannis is doing it without Chris Middleton, without Malcolm Brogdon.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if that were any other player, we'd be making that excuse for him. I mean, we make the excuse, James Harden doesn't have Eric Gordon. So,
right.
Other than that, I mean, those would be the main reasons for me that put him into the discussion. And then the biggest reason is you just look at the stats and you see this guy's improved, and he was MVP last year.
He's a dog. Yeah.
Also from, I only bring this up when we're talking about Giannis. I think I'm about, I don't know, what's after a fifth, obviously. I'm probably about a seventh Greek. So, I resonate with Giannis. That's my boy.
Okay, so add that to the list of why he won't be the MVP. Because Matty Ice is a seventh Greek. Not happening, bro. You make a strong arguments, and I actually think those things actually might start to work against him. Because people have seen it, like, the past 3 years. He's gotten better. 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 Man, he's still getting better. Right. So where do you draw the line at now? You know what I'm saying? So for him, I think he just got the MVP last year. I think to NBA critics and writers and stuff like that, it's all about postseason success, which could give him the MVP or which could lose it since they don't vote during regular season. You know what I'm saying? They vote at the end. So, I mean, I think those things that you just said actually work against him. And especially when Chris Middleton and they was like, man, we've seen this before. And we've seen that the same thing work against the next person we're going to talk about, was James Harden. And we actually seen it work against LeBron. Like, LeBron could have had a run where he won 4 or 5.
Seen the same thing happen to Kevin Durant.
Yes. So, I like Giannis. I think he's a great player. We're still waiting to see that mid-range jump shot come alive, but he got the pull-up three. He got the catch and shoot three going. He has all the way to the rim.
Right.
It's going to be interesting to see, but it's all about postseason success for him.
Okay. So now, tell me why Harden has a chance.
Mr. Best scorer since Wilt Chamberlain, maybe?
Yeah.
Best scorer since Wilt?
That's a stretch.
Huh?
Best points per game score since Wilt Chamberlain.
Best scorer since Wilt.
Well, all right.
40. He makes 40 look like 20. He makes
Kevin
50 look like.
Score than James Harden. Without a doubt in my mind.
Where right now?
Well, no, because Kevin Durant tore his Achilles.
Okay.
Let's just say he's healthy.
Okay.
Yes, he's a better scorer.
No, he's not. Because
Yes,
he's in a walking boot.
Here, I'm gonna give you one reason why Kevin Durant's a better scorer. This is kind of like
Okay, what you
a
got?
pretty good example. I think.
What you got?
When guarded by Patrick Beverley this year, James Harden, and just see where this is going, because you're gonna say, well, this of course Kevin Durant's better against him. He's taller, but James Harden guarded by Patrick Beverley is 1 for 12. Kevin Durant dropped 50 on Patrick Beverley last year and averaged about 35 points throughout that series.
He's 7 feet tall, man.
Which is why, that's the one prime example I used to say, well, that's why he's a better scorer. Because a guy like Patrick Beverley can guard a guy like James Harden. Kevin Durant, you guys are one of the best defenders in the league.
Okay, I'll tell you this.
You can't rattle Kevin Durant.
I'll tell you this, okay, since you like your numbers, okay. Did Patrick Beverley, yes or no, did he or did he not foul out?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I believe twice.
Okay, thank you.
Both times.
Okay, thank you. So, yeah, he went 1 for 12, but he could go 1 for 12 against anybody.
Well, that's true. James Harden goes 1 for 12.
He goes 1 for 12.
Which, again...
During the game, like, period, he'll go 1 for 12 and then shoot the other.
James Harden maybe can get a 40, 30, 90.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant is 50, 40, 90.
What?
He's got it once, and then every year he's always over 50 from the field. For the past 2-3 years. Over 50, 52, 53.
That will come down.
Okay, then...
Because he has,
three-pointers, he's always
around
somewhere
40.
between 37, 38, 39, 40.
Yeah, he's around 40.
And then free throws always 88, 89, 90.
Yeah. Okay.
Efficiency needs to be put into the mix when you're discussing a score.
Listen, I agree with you. I don't think he's the MVP, but I'm just making the case because this is what we're doing. He's the best scorer since Wilt.
And
they have a good record. What are they, 11-5 right now, or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So wins matter. As you say, he's doing it without Eric Gordon. Who else is hurt? Somebody else hurt on his team?
Clint Capella was out for a bit, I think.
Okay, yeah, Clint Capella was out for a little bit. But look, man, that guy finds a way to score, and when he's scoring, they find a way to win. What else can you say about it? I mean, what is he averaging, like 30 plus right now?
36, 37.
Yeah, come on, man. That dude's almost averaging 40. 20 games in, he's averaging almost 40. That's insane.
Yeah, I definitely have him as my third fiddle behind or above Giannis as far as MVP. I think we're doing it basically in the order which I have him.
Okay.
Except for the fact that
Except,
one
I
and
think-
2 might be switched. No spoilers. No spoilers. But you never know. So, why he won't win, I think, again, the efficiency.
Yeah.
I think at this point, more people want to see postseason success.
Yeah.
I think the triple doubles are going down.
They are.
So if you're someone that only pays attention to points, then yeah, obviously he's your MVP.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at all of the other stats, assists, rebounds, they've kind of gone down because he's not getting the triple doubles like he used to.
Right.
So if you're just a guy that looks at points again, he'd be MVP. But if you look at the other stats, kind of dipping.
Mm-hmm.
Percentages are horrible. He's Kobe Bryant.
Find a way to jab that in there, huh?
So that's just percentages. He's done this before, basically. I mean,
This is what he does.
40 is new. Definitely
Yeah.
40 is new. 40 is very impressive, yeah. But
We talking about the NBA, man. We ain't talking about no
exactly,
prep
that's
school
the
in
next thing.
Ohio, man.
If you look at box scores every night,
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, at least one to two games, someone scored 35 plus.
Yeah.
35 plus.
Right.
The 40 game isn't becoming too great now.
Right. No, I get you.
Solid
that.
players average 20.
Yeah.
I mean, with the amount of possessions, he shoots 10 free throws a game, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I wouldn't. Those would be the cons against
I
him.
go with you on that. All right.
So now it's my turn to defend Luka the Doncic.
All right. What you got? Why should he be the MVP?
Why should it be the MVP stretch? I think it would be easier to say why he shouldn't be the MVP because there are less answers. But why he should be the MVP.
Okay.
Right?
You want to flip? You want to
No,
switch?
I'm going to defend my boy.
All right. Go ahead.
So, second in points per game. Second in assists.
Mm-hmm.
Top 10 in rebounding.
Mm-hmm.
Went toe to toe against James Harden last night.
Yeah, he did.
41, 10 and 6.
Yeah.
Beat the Rockets by about 10.
Yeah.
Very clutch. One of the clutchest players in the league right now.
Okay.
Mavericks are one of the best teams in the West. The Mavericks could be on pace right now. They're looking like they're on pace 45-50 win season.
Did you say they're one of the best teams in the West?
They are. If you look at their record, I'm not sure exactly where they are, but they're top 6. I know that much.
Okay. Middle of the pack.
So they're one of the best teams record-wise in the Western Conference because you know that basically 4 through 6
4 through
are
6.
all tied.
Yeah. Right.
So I give them that. Defense has improved. Teams aren't just going at Luka anymore. Teams, you're not going to see someone just throw the ball and be like, "Oh, go by Luka."
Oh, we have seen it, sir. We have seen it, sir.
Another reason, Kristaps Porzingis has been playing horrible this year. He's not the same
He is
Kristaps
bad.
we thought he was in the past.
He is bad.
Meanwhile, they're still. Pull up their record real quick while you're at it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to right here.
So, anyways, Kristaps hasn't been playing well, yet the Mavericks are still balling, and you can attribute most of that, if not all of that, to the great play of Luka Doncic, and their record is
11-5.
11-5,
They're
fourth
fourth.
in the Western Conference.
Yep.
They've got some quality wins in there.
Mm-hmm.
2 of the losses are against the Knicks, so you kind of have to take that into consideration.
Yeah.
When you really think only 3 of them are real losses. Because the Knicks, I mean, Kristaps, I don't know why. It's like you expected them to lose against the Knicks. But anyways, Luke is a triple-double machine.
He is that.
He's 30-40 guaranteed basically every night.
Mm-hmm.
More efficient than Harden.
Mm-hmm.
Less turnovers. He's the new guy. He's the young star. He's the boy next door. Everybody wants a piece of him. He's just great.
Yeah. He got look.
He's the new shiny thing. And
he is the new shiny toy.
the one knock against him though, and I don't want to take too much over what you say,
Mm-hmm.
but the one knock against him is, well, if we give it to him now, then what about at the time where he's a 10-time All-Star?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you continue though.
Okay, so I basically agree with most of what you have said, except for the turnovers, because he's averaging almost a triple double and almost 5 turnovers a game.
It's
So
to come with us.
He's top 5 in turnovers.
Top 10 and 4 stats.
So, with all that being said, and you got to take into account, like, you're beating all these good teams, but how you don't show up for the Knicks? Like,
Well, he showed up for the Knicks. It was the other players on the roster that weren't great.
if you're that guy, you pull your team through that game. You're that guy.
Like he did against the Rockets.
Huh? Excuse me?
Like he did against the Rockets.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Been guarded by P.J. Tucker,
That's,
one of the best defenders in the league.
so, Frank Ntilikina is a better defender than P.J. Tucker? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
He's French. You know?
Uh-huh. So now that we've got that, and then like you said, he's only a sophomore in the league. He's a sophomore, is he?
Sophomore.
He's a sophomore in the league. You can't give a sophomore the MVP. You can't do it.
If he's Luka Doncic.
He can't do it. I mean, technically he's been a pro since he's like 16, 15, 16 years old.
Got to take away some eligibility.
Right. So I mean, but he's a sophomore in the NBA, and like you just said, I mean, he has a promising career. He's probably going to be like a 10, 12, all-star guy, maybe a 10-time all-NBA guy, like
maybe a potential greatest of all time conversation.
Foreign player, yes.
I don't know. His stats are on par with LeBron's sophomore season.
Yeah, but he's
better
than
LeBron's sophomore.
Well, he's not LeBron.
Well, I mean, but the thing with Luka, where you compare him to a young LeBron, is LeBron had the athletic tools. Mm-hmm. He had to work on the skills.
Right.
Luka has the skills. He's got to work on his athleticism.
Right. No, you're right.
He's got the easier job than LeBron had.
I don't know. Trying to get more athletic is a bit taxing.
Yeah, I know, but he's not athletic, and he's averaging like 30.
Yeah, I mean, but he's like a mold of James Harden and I don't know, man. Maybe LeBron.
He's electrifying to watch.
Yeah, he is. He's must-see TV.
He is.
He is must-see TV. But throughout the season, I don't think the Mavericks are going to have the wins to get them to, top 2 seed. Right. You know what I'm saying, the West.
Well, in the West this year, are we going to give teams a pass if they're 4 or 5, but they have 50-plus wins?
Man, that's going to be interesting. Because we did that before with Westbrook.
But that was a triple-double season, and you had the narrative of Kevin Durant leaving, which I think added to it.
Yeah, true.
But I think this year they're definitely going to have to, if 1 through 6 are all 50-plus wins, then you're going to have to consider, like if Luka is 6 and LeBron is first, you give it to LeBron just because of record. But if let's say they're about the same point record-wise, but the Mavericks are 2 or 3 or 5 wins behind, then at that point it becomes a little more dicey because both of them would probably have 50 wins in that scenario.
They're probably 50-plus wins.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got to wait and see. I mean, we'll wait and see if Luka cools off because like last year he cooled off for a stretch. Right. He had like a very inconsistent month. I want to say it was like around February, somewhere around like that. Then he lit it up again around March. But if they have to ride on his shoulders if they want to make it to the playoffs.
Real quick on Luka before you continue, is he a lock for All-Star starter right now?
Ooh, man, that is a whole different conversation.
He's gonna get the fan votes. He got him last
year.
He's gonna get the fan votes.
Ooh.
He's had a better season than Kawhi.
And Paul
He's had a better season statistically than LeBron, but LeBron gets the votes because he's LeBron.
Has he really had a better season than LeBron?
If you look at the stats don't lie.
Come on, man.
The only thing is, if he's considered a guard, then I think he definitely makes it, which is weird to say because normally the guard's more, it's deeper. But this year, Steph's out, Clay's out. Steph was the only one that...
What do you classify LeBron as?
Forward.
He's definitely playing point.
So are we giving it Harden, Luka... So right now my starters would be Harden, Luka, LeBron, and then anybody else, really. Kawhi probably just because he's Kawhi.
And Big Cat.
And then, Cat.
Or Anthony Davis.
Right.
Hey, look, next show, man, we got to dissect the All-Star teams.
So,
wow. Yeah, is he a guard or is he a forward?
I think he's one of the weird things where they listed as G/F, guard forward.
Wow. Well, if he's a guard, I think he's a lock to get in easy. If he's a forward,
it'll be tougher.
It'll be tougher.
I mean, if he is a starter, though, he's easily the first pick in the draft. Unless LeBron gets the first pick and he got the chance to get Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he's going to get AD.
So speaking of LeBron, are you ready to defend him, or would you like to continue the discussion on Luka?
All hail King James. All hail King James. L.A. Braun. In his magical, what year is this, sir?
17th.
17th season. In the year
He's only
of
21. He's only 21.
This guy is simply amazing.
Yeah, did you see that when Jason Tatum crossed up Paul George? Did I mention? Only 21.
This guy is simply amazing. And every night he just seems to get better and better. My goodness. Oh, King James. This guy is amazing. 34 years old.
Yeah.
Playing point guard. Okay. They got the best team in the West.
So he's
in
not
the
gonna
league.
rest.
He needs to take some rest. But so far he hasn't. He's been playing back-to-backs.
Maybe just pop some ibuprofens between the games.
Man, like he is amazing. And he's playing defense. His defensive numbers are up since he was in Miami. Wow. We're in uncharted territory here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not crazy to say this is one of his best seasons ever.
Yes. Yes, this is one of his best seasons ever. Oh, my word. Listen, this guy, look, hey, had a phone call with Bron, after we shut it down last year, and I said, yo, Bron, we got to come back with a vengeance, man. And he said, hashtag washed king. Oh, my word. This guy is amazing.
Oh, yeah. There isn't much I can say to...
Do I need to continue? Or can you just jump on this train?
I'm gonna try to just throw in as much as I can, Stretch.
Good luck.
See what I got here.
All hail King James.
The biggest con for me is he plays in the same league as Luka Doncic.
Oh.
It's my biggest con.
You have no cons then, sir.
Other than that, other con, he plays in the same league as Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You have no cons, sir.
I mean, with LeBron, it's not a matter of, he's not efficient enough, because he's efficient.
He's very efficient.
He gets assists, he gets rebounds, he gets points. The only thing that really goes against him is voter
fatigue.
Voter fatigue.
Did I mention that he has a triple-double against every NBA team?
All 20. Well, yeah, all 30, because he's played for different teams.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes. Oh, my word. All hail King James.
Yeah, I have nothing else really to say.
Yeah.
So, he's your MVP pick?
Polish that thing up and give it to him, baby.
I'm going to go with...
On his road to the ring.
Okay. We'll discuss that at a later point. But I'm going to go with my boy, Luka Doncic.
No way. If it's between Luka and LeBron, they're going to give it to LeBron.
Luka's a surprising new thing. Either way, if one of them wins it, if LeBron wins it, oldest player ever to win MVP, Luka, youngest player ever to win MVP.
It's time to make some history.
So let's give it to Luka this year.
No.
Then next year we'll give it to LeBron.
No way.
Because he'll still be the oldest.
No way. You give it to the old guy now, because he may never be like this again.
All right, so now on to most surprisingly good teams.
Okay.
I'll let you get... Oh, I'll start us. Okay. I'm going to go... So for most surprising team, I'm going to go with the Boston Celtics. My Celtics.
Miami Heat, baby.
Okay, but here's why I'm going with the Celtics. And this is really my answer for you.
All right.
Because you said they weren't even going to make the playoffs.
I said it.
And they've only lost once when their roster is fully healthy.
Okay.
What is your reason for the Heat?
They had two outstanding rookies play outside their mind.
Okay.
And they gelled together. I mean, basically the same reason why the Celtics are good is the sum of all parts. They're playing together. Outstanding team basketball.
All right, and we wasted a lot of time talking about MVP.
It was a good time.
It was a good time. It was a good time.
time.
No time is a waste of time. That's what I say.
All right.
Write that down. Make a note of that. And I'm in a good mood, Stretch, so let's not talk about disappointing teams. We'll save that for another time.
We'll save that.
Because it's time for
Because it was definitely Portland.
Or San Antonio.
Oh, God. They're bad. Okay, fan questions.
Fan questions. So, we got, I believe, I'm not going to embarrass myself by saying how many we got.
Okay.
But we got a couple.
We got a few. Yeah,
just a little peppered in.
That's it.
So, again, if you want to ask questions,
that's it.
Feel free to drop them in the comments or follow us on Instagram at the DebateMates.
Bang.
That's right, we have an Instagram at the DebateMates.
At
the DebateMates.
At the DebateMates.
Is that what you said it was? At the DebateMates. All right,
at the
just
DebateMates.
confirming.
Boop.
So Instagram at the DebateMates.
DebateMates.
Follow that. That way you can ask questions when we do this. If we do it again, which we probably will.
Yep.
So, question 1. We'll save my favorite one for last.
Okay.
I'm just gonna acknowledge that this person sent one in.
Okay.
Quick shout out to them.
Shout out.
Leo and Net asked us, what do you think about Melo and the Blazers? We kind of answered that last time.
We did.
Real quick, just one or two word answer. One sentence answer. Let's try to see if we can do this in one sentence. Make it entertaining.
Bad. I guess he's getting better as he gets back into shape, but
won't help them make playoffs. Should be in China.
Should be in China. Absolutely.
So thank you, Leo Net, for that question.
Leo Net, baby.
Got a little short little answer for you there, but now you know.
There you go. He should be in China.
Should be in China. Next question from @Iman Mabdalat. What do you think the Golden State Warriors are going to do?
Tank.
Yeah.
Tank. Go get the boy from Memphis, the 7-1 monster.
The one that got suspended.
Yes, for taking money.
Jalen Smith out of Maryland. Goggles, my boy Sticks. Don't get him if you want to.
Nice question.
But what do you think about this though? I've seen things that are like, if the Warriors come into next season with Steph, Clay, D'Angelo Russell, Draymond Green, James Wiseman, or whatever, I think that's his name. They're a contender. Mm-hmm. Do you think that's true?
I agree. That would be a contender, but D'Angelo won't be there.
All right, so Iman Mabdalat, we'd say.
Hey, what's the kid named? Pascal.
Oh, forgot to mention him for Rookie of the Year.
Oh yeah.
He's playing great. He's balling.
So nice little runner-up.
Yeah. So we got thanks Iman for that question.
Iman, shout out, baby.
We're gonna just say tank, and then hopefully you get someone good in the draft.
Tank it.
Next question we got from. Ooh, this is a tough one. @Jack Roberts.
Okay.
He asked, "Are the Heat legitimate title contenders?"
Not yet. Like I said in our previous show, these rookies are playing outside their mind. Now they can package those things. And maybe try to go get a guy. Well, you can't go get Bradley Beal because he just signed for a massive extension.
Right. Did I predict he was going to the Clippers, or did I predicted he was going to the Clippers?
He said Clippers, yeah. I didn't see him sign.
You said the Heat.
Yeah, I said the Heat. But Matt, now you might be able to go get CJ McCollum.
Perhaps. My boy CJ. So, yeah, to answer that question, I'm also going to go with no. Because, it's kind of weird now that I'm thinking about it, is we always praise Jimmy Butler as like, he's a veteran, he knows, he's been through the league. He doesn't have any playoff success, really.
No.
So that goes against them. The fact that 2 of their probably 5 best players are rookies goes against them. That plus the fact that one of their top 5 players didn't get it, may even make it to Team USA.
Yeah.
I'm always going to hold that against you, Bam Adebayo. You got a cool name, I'll give you that, but...
Maybe it's too small. He's too small to play against them.
But, they're looking good, except for a couple nights ago against the Sixers, where
they didn't show up. They just didn't show up.
Demolished.
They didn't show up. That's all right, though. That happens in the NBA.
Yeah, so I'm going to say no. Thanks for the question, Jack.
Yep. Shout out to Jack, baby.
This is my favorite question, Stretch. From @Trevor Weiss. Simple 3-word question. Mm-hmm. Kobe versus KD.
We've seen this show. And Kobe has won several times. Bang! Shout out to, what's his name, Jack? Trevor, whatever. Shout out, baby. Hey, Kobe world, man. Mamba mentality, baby.
I'm going Kevin Durant.
Come on,
all day,
man.
every day.
We have seen this show.
This is something I was looking at
when he was in Seattle, when he was at OKC. We've seen this show.
Think of it. Okay, this is one thing. Kobe Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at head-to-head matchups, Kobe has the upper hand, but he won, I believe, 6 of the games. The first 6 games against Kevin Durant while he was still a little baby. He's just in the league. So basically, once Kevin Durant reached his prime, he beat up on Kobe.
So you're saying when Kevin Durant reached his prime, when
Kobe exited his prime, yeah,
was way out of his prime.
Right.
We forget Kobe played like 20 years, man, in the league. So
I think I'm gonna give it to KD. Efficiency.
What?
Scoring.
Oh my God.
Assists.
You are so biased when it comes to Kevin Durant. You are so biased.
You're so biased when it comes to Kobe Bryant.
I am.
Exactly.
I am. Well, at least we can agree on that.
Trevor, you're not going to get an answer to this question.
No, because it's Kobe
very
world.
Stubborn. Perhaps if you follow us on Instagram after the debate, maybe we'll hop on later, film a little something for the story.
Yeah.
Give our reasoning for
prime Kobe versus prime KD.
Okay, well, I'm going to phrase it this way. Game to 21, Kobe versus KD.
That's not fair. No, that's not fair.
Well, I'm not saying who's better. I'm just saying who wins that.
Kevin Durant's going to win that. I'm going
Kevin Durant as well.
He's going to win that.
No, let's say Kevin Durant's better than Kobe Bryant. Let's just say that.
No.
Just leave it at that.
Absolutely not.
All right, but thank you, Trevor Weiss.
Shout out to Trevor Weiss.
I'm going to say it twice. Trevor Weiss.
Shout out.
So
You
thank you
get
for
your
all
Kobe jersey, boy.
Thank you for all the great questions. Hopefully you guys keep sending these in, and feel free to send them in even when there's nothing on our Instagram.
There you go.
Drop
Send
them
it
in
in.
the comments. Again, hit up the Instagram DMs.
Mm-hmm.
If you got questions, we're here to answer them. Again, follow us at the Debate Mates. Subscribe to the channel. Like it. Reviews have been going a little down recently, so hopefully
This video of our pretty faces will jack it back up.
now that you can see us finally. Well, actually, before I do that, you're 1-0.
I know.
Clippers beat the Celtics
I
in
know.
overtime.
I know.
Second game, this is one that I think seems pretty good.
Okay.
We got the closest game spread-wise. Philadelphia favored by 1.5 over Toronto. We going Philly or we going Toronto?
Who's
I
at
don't
home?
know who's at.
Wait, is that tonight?
That is tonight.
All right. Hold on. I was just in that app. Okay. All right. Today. Okay, they're in Toronto.
All right, you went first last time, so I'll go first. This time, wait, no, you won, so you go
Yep.
first.
I want Philly.
That's actually good because I was going to go Toronto.
Good.
Toronto beat the Sixers in the conference
Yeah,
finals. They're
that's
coming
why,
out for
That's
more.
why I got them. Yeah, that's why I got them. Philly winning.
Pascal Siakam's going to lock up Joel Embiid hasn't been playing well.
Yeah, lately. And shout out Ben Simmons hitting the
Ben
tree.
Simmons hit 3. Hit the three
Three.
ball. High percentage than Kobe Bryant.
That's
100% versus.
You know what? I won't be around for this Kobe Bryant bashing. All right.
Hey, I think he's a pretty good player.
He's pretty good. He's top 3 all time.
That's a discussion for another day. So, till then, debate mates.
Debate mates.
See you guys next time. Hopefully, well, I don't know if we're going to be cracking any videos out over the Thanksgiving Wednesday.
Yeah, maybe
We'll
we'll get one before
We'll
Thanksgiving.
see. Yeah. So you can give thanks to the debate mates if we
Yeah.
don't come out with one before that.
Yeah.
Or give thanks even better, watch the video with your whole family, all on different devices though, so it goes down as that many views. Smart. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to subscribe, like, share the video to all your friends, and debate mates out.
Debate mates. Bing, 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 bing.